Happy New Year! Thank you for tuning into the Molecule Consulting YouTube channel focusing on biopharmaceutical competitive intelligence. Today, in January's first talk, and the first talk of 2015, we're going to describe and discuss the process of biopharmaceutical competitive intelligence as it pertains to manufacturing and supply chain logistics. Obviously, competition can arise from a number of different factors. However, one of the key factors affecting ethical and even generics and biosimilars players is the manufacturing and supply chain logistics dynamics. If you look at it like this, one scales the scope and scalability of manufacturing based upon market demands and forecasts. You typically want to give some level of manufacturing overruns or overages to ensure that you meet and exceed market demand, making sure that you don't have the ASHP in the US, the American Society of Household Pharmacists, reporting a market pull and or issue with supply forecasting and supply demands. That being said, knowing what your competition is able to bring to the market via manufacturing and supply chain logistics intelligence enables you to stay one step ahead of the competition and ultimately return the highest investment upon your product. When you look at the manufacturing and supply chain logistics space, there's a number of different factors that matter. One being the dynamics, how much is being manufactured, where it's being manufactured, and the actual mapping of the supply chain, from fine chemical precursors to active pharmaceutical ingredients, fill and finished dosage formulation sites, commercial packaging sites, and ultimate end distribution centers and warehousing. Additionally, what matters is the COGS, or the cost of goods sold. What does it actually take in terms of dollars and cents, or sometimes euros or yen, to manufacture a product from start to finish? And how does that impact the ultimate competitive pricing and reimbursement, market dynamics, supply chain, etc., into your desired market? The different types of products that you can manufacture, whether they're small molecules, large molecules, or biologics, vaccines, generics, or other products, transdermals, oculars, etc., do have an effect on the cost of goods sold in the manufacturing as well. If you're an ethical pharmaceutical company and you're building a brand or manufacturing a brand, you have a particular manufacturing expertise and excellence. If not, you outsource to a contract manufacturing organization or CMO. In so doing, you guarantee that you're producing high-quality product that's CGMP and ISO 9001 certified. That means that the FDA, EMA, PMDA in Japan, and other global regulatory agencies are willing to accept the importation and or distribution of your product. When you're a generics company or biosimilars company, there are slightly different issues which come into play with manufacturing hurdles. Sometimes when you're trying to genericize a product, you miss the boat in terms of the actual dosage presentation that's being formulated and manufactured. Difficult to formulate assets, delayed releases, extended releases, injectables, etc., lead to difficulty in manufacturing hurdles and ultimately can lead to regulatory hurdles, delays, and market bans for that asset. In the overall manufacturing space, competitive assessments enable you to see who your competition is, where they're manufacturing, how many sites are being manufactured, the number of units manufactured, and the overall dynamics and landscape of the manufacturing space. If you're able to do so, you can win and achieve a measurable competitive advantage by being able to reduce your COGS, your cost of goods sold, reduce the or increase the number of finished dosage units created or fabricated, and do this all in response to real-time intelligence coming in. An example of this blinded is we have an ethical pharmaceutical company that has a mature asset or an established product. This product does face generic threats, and there are several generic producers of the product. However, one generic producer receives an importation ban to the US market and the EU market. They also have received letters of censure from the US FDA and other regulatory authorities. Therefore, they're going off stream with their production and or the importation of their production. Now you, as the ethical pharmaceutical company, need to make a binary decision. Do we remain production as is, or do we upscale production in accordance with this off-stream generics player? That depends on a number of other factors. What are the other generics competitors doing? Will they upscale production? Will they remain the same? Or will they too face similar censures and importation bans from the global regulatory agencies? By receiving very actionable and highly detailed and accurate primary competitive intelligence regarding your generics competitors for this particular established brand or mature product, you're able to make informed and enlightened decisions as to whether or not you should upscale production, keep production at the same level, and how you would distribute it into what markets. That enables you to win. Thank you very much for your attention today. We look forward to you tuning into some further videos that we're going to be making in the coming weeks about biopharmaceutical CI.